There's a chill that hits the spirit when the world feels far from kind. When the echoes of your failures chase the corners of your mind. But even in the coldest night, a warmth begins to rise. A flicker of forgiveness shining soft behind your eyes. I've traveled roads of silence where the wind cut through my bones, and every mile reminded me of how it feels alone. Yet something in the darkness sparked a fire deep within, a glow that kept me breathing when I thought I'd reached the end. There's a heart fire in the cold, burning softly through the pain. A quiet voice inside me calling me to live again. And though the night feels endless, I can feel the morning near. A gentle flame of mercy driving out the fear. The frost begins to loosen as the sunrise paints the land, and warmth returns in colors only grace can understand. The shadows shrink behind me as the light begins to grow, a healing kind of courage in the ember's fading glow. Let the cold surrender, let the warmth take hold. I'm rising from the ashes with a heart no longer cold. There's a heart fire in the cold, burning softly through the pain. A quiet voice inside me calling me to live again. And though the night feels endless, I can feel the morning near. A gentle flame of mercy driving out the fear. Driving out. I've burned through restless hours, trying not to fade away, searching for a reason just to make it through the day. But somewhere in the ashes of the night I used to fear, I found a spark of something bright enough to keep me near. The cold can feel unending when you've lost your sense of home, when every road you travel leaves you feeling more alone. But even in the silence there's a fire that starts to grow, a quiet flame of healing only morning seems to know. From the ashes of the night I'm rising with the dawn, a softer light inside me where the hurt has finally gone. I'm learning there is beauty in the breaking and the scars, a glow that lives within me, brighter than take time to settle, some tears refuse to dry, but hope can find its way through even clouded sky. And though I'm still unsteady, I can feel the gentle pull of something kind and patient, making all the shadows dull. Let the darkness crumble, let the new light appear. I'm ready now to open up and let the healing near. From the ashes of the night, I'm rising with the dawn, a softer light inside me where the hurt has finally gone. I'm learning there is beauty in the breaking and the scars, a glow that lives within me, brighter than the stars. I walked the darkest hours with a trembling in my chest, trying to outrun shadows that never let me rest. But somewhere up ahead I feel the warmth begin to rise, a promise in the distance painted on the morning skies.
The past keeps calling softly like a ghost beneath my breath, but I keep moving forward, stepping out from fear and death. The wind begins to whisper that I'm not who I've been, that even broken hearts can learn to beat again. And the road that waits for me is shining like a prayer, a gentle kind of mercy rising in the open air. I'm finding strength in letting go of all I tried to be, and walking toward the light that still believes in me.
I've carried heavy sorrows that I never dared to show, but morning always finds me with a softer kind of glow. And though the night may linger, I know dawn is on its way, calling me to lift my eyes and face another day. Let every burden fade now, let every fear release. The rising sun is telling me I'm finally finding peace. And the road that waits for me is shining like a prayer, a gentle kind of mercy rising in the open air. I'm finding strength in letting go of all I tried to be, and walking toward the light that still believes in me.
Carried silent burdens that no one ever knew, holding on to memories that cut my heart in two. But today the sun is rising in a way it never did, showing me the places where I kept myself well hid. I've walked through empty seasons, trying not not to lose my way, but morning keeps on calling, whispering a better day. A gentle kind of mercy slips in through the open door, telling me I don't need to be the person I was before. This is the weight I lay down, this is the breath I release, learning how to trust again in small and quiet peace. I'm finding room for healing where my fears once held their ground. This is the weight I'm finally laying down. I fought the storms in silence, but the clouds are fading slow. And somewhere in the clearing there's a light I used to know, a warmth that feels like home again, a truth I can embrace, a healing invitation written gently on my face. Let the darkness stumble, let the morning take its claim. I'm letting go of sorrow and calling out my name. This is the weight I lay down, this is the breath I release, learning how to trust again in small and quiet peace. I'm finding room for healing where my fears once held their ground. This is the weight I'm finally laying down. This is the weight I'm finally laying down.
There's a tremble in the heart when you've forgotten how to fly, when every hope you carry feels too heavy to survive. But even in the quiet pain that settles in your bones, a gentle light awakens from the depths you never known. I've tried to hide the fractures in the corners of my soul, thinking every shattered piece was something to control. But somewhere in the darkness, something soft began to grow, a truth that even broken wings can glow. Even broken wings can glow beneath the rising sun. They tremble in the morning, but they shine when day's begun. And though the night has dimmed the fire I used to know, I'm learning even broken wings can grow. There's beauty in the healing that the morning seems to bring, a quiet revelation carried gently in the wind. Those scars may hold their stories in the lines they come to show, beneath the rising sun. They tremble in the morning, but they shine when day's begun. And though the night has dimmed the fire I used to know, I'm learning even broken wings can glow. I've stood in broken silence with a weight I couldn't shake, trying to remember what it's like to be awake. But even in the darkness, there's a voice I can't escape, calling through the shadows with a promise taking shape. I've carried heavy stories that I never dared to tell, felt the nights grow colder as I wandered through myself. Yet somehow in the stillness there's a whisper soft and plain, asking if the dawn still calls my name. If the dawn still calls my name, then I'm not too far gone. There's a place for every broken piece to rise into the dawn. And though the night has left its mark on everything I claim, I'll rise if the dawn still calls my name. The road ahead is quiet, but it's brighter than before. A pathway filled with mercy through an ever-open door. And though the past still echoes with a cold and lingering flame, I'll walk if the dawn still calls my name. Yeah, let the shadows fall behind me, let the morning light remain. I'm ready now to answer if the dawn still calls my name. If the dawn still calls my name, then I'm not too far gone. There's a place for every broken piece to rise into the dawn. And though the night has left its mark on everything I claim, I'll rise if the dawn still calls my I've walked the edge of empty, with a silence in my chest, trying to make sense of all the things I left unaddressed. But every mile behind me feels like truth I had to face, and every step ahead becomes a gentler kind of grace. The wind has carried echoes of the person I've been before, a ghost that kept on knocking at a half-forgotten door. But now the road is clearer, and I'm learning how to trust the person I'm becoming, far from who I places left unknown, a freedom in forgiving all the seeds I've never sown. And though the past still lingers like a shadow in the dusk, I feel the light grow stronger as I rise from who I was. Let the night fall behind me, let the new day pull me through. I'm learning there's a brighter path I never thought I knew. I'm miles from who I was, but closer to the dawn, closer to the warmth that keeps the colder nights from drawing on. I'm finding something real in all the dust I had to cross. I'm miles from who I was. I've stumbled through the desert of the things I couldn't speak, searching for a piece of me I thought I'd never keep. But somewhere in the quiet wind that blew across my chest, I felt a glow returning from the places left unrest. There's something in the stillness when the world begins to fade, a softness in the shadows where the hardest truths are made. And though the road is rugged, there's a peace I never knew, a warmth beneath the dust that starts to pull me through. There's a warmth beneath the dust, rising steady from the ground, a healing in the emptiness where hope is finally found. And though the night may test me, I'll keep walking through the rust, guided by that warmth beneath the dust. Some prayers are never spoken, but they echo in the bones, a trembling kind of comfort when you feel the most alone. And though my past still lingers like a shadow in the sun, there's fire in the ashes telling me I'm not undone. Let the dawn break open, let the roads be lined with trust. I found a kind of light that rises from the dust. There's a warmth beneath the dust, rising steady from the ground, a healing in the emptiness where hope is finally found. And though the night may test me, I'll keep walking through the rust, guided by that warmth beneath the dust. Walking through the rust, guided by that warmth beneath the dust. I've I've wandered through the shadows with a trembling in my chest, losing track of who I was while trying to do my best. But even in the silence where the hardest truths ignite, a gentle voice keeps calling me toward the edge of light. I've carried wounds in secret that I never dared to show, held my breath through storms of doubt and nights that felt too cold. Yet somewhere in the darkness, something warm began to rise, a memory of mercy shining soft behind my eyes. This is the way back into light, where broken hearts can heal, where the dawn begins its whisper and the world turns warm and real. And though the night is taking pieces I've been fighting to rewrite, I'm slowly finding my way back into life. Some roads are built on courage you don't know you have to give, but every step grows softer when you choose again to live. And though the past still echoes like a ghost I can't deny, the morning keeps reminding me there's more than just goodbye. Let the old fears fall behind me, let the new day hold me tight. I'm learning how to rise again and trust the coming light. This is the way back into light, where broken hearts can heal, where the dawn begins its whisper and the world turns warm and real. And though the night is taking pieces I've been fighting to rewrite, I'm slowly finding my way back into life. There's a tremble in the silence when the night begins to fall, a whisper through the darkness like a voice behind the wall. But even in the coldest hour, something warm begins to rise, a spark that breaks the shadow, shining softly in my eyes. I've held the weight of memory that I never dared to show, carried storms inside my chest where no one else could go. Yet somewhere in the stillness I can feel the ember start, a quiet strength returning to the corners of my heart. Here's where the quiet turns to fire, where the broken learn to stand, where the dawn begins its healing in the hollow of my hands. I'm finding light in places I once feared would just expire, right here where the quiet turns to fire. There's mercy in the moments when I finally let things be, a softness in the letting go that sets the spirit free. And though my steps are shaky, there's a warmth I can't deny, a rising flame inside me, chasing darkness from the sky. Let the night fall behind me, let the morning lead me higher. I'm learning how to breathe again in this quiet turning fire. Here's where the quiet turns to fire, where the broken learn to stand, where the dawn begins its healing in the hollow of my hands. I'm finding light in places I once feared would just expire, right here where the quiet turns to fire.